Well, we're back today again. We're going to be pulling a turbo out of a John Deere 9610. Because obviously, it's not supposed to be doing that. My brother got the cooler out earlier today. Pulled the exhaust off. Now I'm going to try to unbolt this turbo and get this out and put the new turbo in. Got the new turbo, so back with you in a few minutes. And about a half hour later, turbo's out. And the shaft inside is wiggling, which means the bearings are going to shit, and it's squeaking, which means the turbo is not very good. So in this bolt here and that bolt there were stripping out, so I had to cut them off. So now we just gotta get the new turbo, clean up this surface here, get new bolts, and put the new turbo in. Which I have the turbo, I just don't have bolts, the right bolts for it. I might, if I go dig around, I might find some. But she is just about ready to go back together. I'll be back with you if we find the parts I need to put it back together. The new turbo is installed. I had to adjust the turbo and this had to be adjust these flange bolts and turn it because it was off. But everything's now, we just gotta prime it, get oil in the lines before we start it, and then I still gotta put the cooler in. The new turbo's in, bolted in. Now I'm just gonna put the exhaust on, and valve cover gasket and turbo cooler. Then should be ready to rock and roll. Valve cover's on, now it's a pretty easy job. We had to clean it all up with the old gasket, and I just gotta tighten up this hose, and the valve cover will be on. Tighten up this last hose, and we'll be good to go on the valve cover. Then I gotta prime the turbo still. Put the turbo there, put the cooler back in. We'll record that when I prime it up. Starting it after we got the new turbo on. All new turbo, valve cover, gasket, all back together. We'll see if she leaks. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.